Hey everyone, this is Ryan Cote from WP Amplify, here with another video. In these videos we choose a manufacturer's website and we go through it and give a few tips on how they can enhance their SEO. And this is our effort to help other people too. These are tips that you can also apply to your website if your website is set up the same way as in this case, unitedaluminum.com. So they are a manufacturer of aluminum. And first off, the site looks great. I think my assumption is that it converts very well because it has great call to actions up here. They've been around forever. Visually, it just looks very strong. So that's a very good plus. But what I did notice on the home page is that there's no content. There's really no content at all except for in the slider here that rotates. If I go to other pages, it's all pretty much the same. The inner pages have more content, but it's pretty weak. I mean, they have some pages in the sidebar here that are more keyword rich, but at the bare minimum, I would recommend that they add more content to their homepage, because the homepage is typically the page is going to attract the most traffic because it is usually the most authoritative page on any website. So you want to make sure that you have some content on the home page for the search engine spiders to sink their teeth into. Okay, so that would be my tip number one. Tip number two for this particular website, and they are running WordPress, which is what we specialize in. So if I look at their, scroll to the top here, if I look at their website indexing Google by using the site command, it shows me all the pages that Google has indexed for them. And if we scroll, like, these are all like their inner pages, terms of use, events, maps and directions. Okay, but if we scroll down to the bottom here, you'll see that Google's starting to index, their upload folders, which they probably don't want, and even worse, if you scroll down even more, they're indexing their theme files, which they definitely don't want, because basically when Google indexes your website, it paints a picture for them, of what your website is, how strong it is. So you, in best case scenario, you only really want them indexing pages that are quality, because then the entire index that they have of your site is quality. But in this case, they've got a ton of content up, and if you see, I keep on scrolling down. There's more theme files, more upload directories. So they can fix this through several ways: webmaster tools, robots.txt file, specific WordPress plugin. So there's options, but you want to clean this up. So for your own website, just go to Google and type in site:your domain, and then I set it to show me 100 at one time, and just look through what Google has indexed on your site. Okay, that's tip number two. Let's see. Tip number three is going to talk about their content again. Okay, but more specifically, duplicate content, which is a major factor for Panda. Okay, so if I go to their aerospace alloys page, visually, the page looks great. It's got some content, not a whole lot, but it has some. The sidebar here and the charts. But I took this snippet right here and I searched for it. Now it's a very specific search term, so this page should show up number one. But that is not the case. The Handbook of Advanced Materials here shows up number one, and I'll show you how I did that. You just highlight it, right click, search Google, and they should show up number one, but they don't. They show up nowhere, it looks like, actually. So that's not good. That's copy content. And I don't mean copied in a bad way, it's just referencing the charts, I'm assuming, but it's not unique content, and Google's not even ranking them for that. So that content's probably hurting them, and it's definitely not helping them. So they must have just borrowed the copy from the Handbook of Advanced Materials. So you want to write unique content, and this would take a couple of minutes to rewrite. So, but you want to go through your website and make sure that you're writing unique content. There might be rare cases where you have to copy content, but there's things you could do to minimize the risk of duplicate content, the Panda penalty. So, but in best case scenario, you're rewriting all the pages, rewriting all the content so it's unique. All right, so those are the 3 tips. Hope you enjoyed the video. We got a lot out of it, and if you have any question whatsoever, please contact us. Thank you.